The Treasury had already submitted full budget estimates to Parliament, including detailed revenue estimates, expenditure estimates, and of course the finance bill. That's the tax measures, of which now it's opened the window for scrutiny of the same and for memoranda to be sent. We have a member of the National Assembly with us. Gakuya, the past 2 years, since 2024, we've seen heightened awareness or increased awareness around the budget-making process. Yet the focus on the finance bill still remains. Maybe not to the level that we saw in 2024, but even right now, people are not looking at the budget estimates as much. People are not really concerned about that. They're just focused on the taxation measures. Do you believe that awareness or knowledge about the budget-making process is at that level where we had it back in 2024? Or have we simply gone and forgotten about the budget because we know we can't change anything either way?
Yes, Idimoli. On the outset, let me say that the budget-making process has those two areas because one, you have your budget proposals and your budget targets. And number two is that the finance bill is there to guide you where to get those targets from. And what I would say is that I have not seen a serious education onto how to deal with these processes. In every financial year, there is always a public participation, and especially that it is now, this session now, when I think Nairobi will be tomorrow. And the public participation that takes place sometimes is very short and does not give enough people and time to read these particular proposals and understand, and therefore you are able now to respond to in the right time. And also number two is that the manner in which the public participation sometimes is held is that views that comes from the people are not taken in what we call on a wholesome. Because the manner and the reason why this public participation is to give people time and time to respond and also give their view. And if that particular room is not spent to the manner that it's supposed to be, it means you have robbed the public their chance. So I would wish that this time round, the areas, because the Treasury has already tabled the estimates, they have also tabled the proposals of a finance bill. If Kenyans are ready enough, they will ought to have gone through these proposals so that by the time of this public participation, because it is taken to the regions, then they can be able to respond. And what should be done is that the voice of the people should be taken serious. Because if the people says this is not acceptable, I believe it should not be forced to the people, to the throne of people. Because once you go by the election and tells that you force the throne, you force the throne of the people, but when they say no, then it becomes chaotic. Mm-hmm. And therefore, I think time enough is supposed to be given so that people can be able to respond well to any particular procedure which is on place. All right. So that, like areas that of taxing, like now the element of Utuba, people should understand is where are we coming in? Is it another route of hiking the prices? Because to the level of where we are in terms of life, the living standards that we are in, it's that the economy is very, very, very hard, and people are living in hardship, and to strain them more, even a bit of a coin, it means that you are totally killing them economically. And therefore, I would not expect that, in fact, we should push an inch to where people are in terms of taxes. Taxes should come to narrow down, but not to climb anyhow. And that's it. But public is their turn, because they are given a room, and I would expect that in their public conversation they will air their views. And number two is that those who will collect the views should implement the views they should be.
Yes, but are Kenyans interested in this process? Because that's my concern. Of course, in 2024, there's a lot of interest, especially in the taxation measures from the Gen Z. But last year, we did not see as much interest.